Robin, what was said to you guys? What did the ref explain to you guys after that first break, that long break? What was the holdup there?
Well, she thought I called a timeout, and my assistant was actually on the side saying to me that you might want to take a timeout here, and that's all that the official heard. So it was an inadvertent whistle, and they made the correct call on it because I didn't call a timeout. I'm kind of to the point where I think my players are going to play better without me interrupting the play, so to speak. So I just thought they made the right call. It was just an inadvertent whistle.
Do you think the 2 weeks off, did it help? Did it hurt? What did you think? How did the 2 weeks off play into the game?
I thought the first half we were really, really nervous is what it looked like to me. I thought we played very flustered, very rushed. But I don't know if that's with the 2 weeks off or having too long to prepare for your biggest rivalry, so to speak. So, our goal was for having Rachel in foul trouble, and not playing well offensively. Our goal was to get it in single digits, which our kids did. So going into halftime, we felt really optimistic, with the top team in the conference being down 8 and we're playing horribly offensively. And, that's pretty much what I communicated to our team was, this game is right here if we can get going offensively. So our kids really battled and fought, and I'm extremely proud of them for how they came back. I thought we got back to doing a lot of the things that we were doing as a team initially from individual players and got back to playing team basketball.
Because after the big run, you guys to go up 1, how in your eyes, how were they able to hold you off then and retake that? And then
I think it really just at the end it came down a couple of critical errors on our part from what we did. Obviously Montana made plays as well, but the free throw box out, the rebound outlet turnover, and we had a couple fouls in that stretch that we were just being overly aggressive when just having an understanding that they're in the bonus. I just thought there was a couple things in the stretch that were the turning point for us not being able to kind of get over the hump, so to speak. But we definitely put ourselves in position to do it, and we gave ourselves an opportunity as a coach. That's all you can ask of your kids.
You guys seemed so full of energy following practice yesterday. Were you at all surprised that they came out a little flat and nervous?
No, I'm not. I wasn't surprised we came out. I didn't think we came out flat. I think we came out nervous, so it maybe is interpreted as flat. I thought we were just fumbling balls and just not getting into a flow, and I was a little bit concerned about that, and I even talked about that at shoot-around today, that we had so much energy versus the last time around we were focusing on that other game, so they had the one game to kind of prepare, and you got to get yourself into that mode, and we're going to have to learn how to do that. We still need to make tournament, and we got to get some victories here in order for that to happen. But tournament's going to come, and you're going to have to get settled in immediately. So I think that's something we can grow in and get much better at.
The second half, you guys started on a 6-2 run. Is that what you guys needed to maybe get you guys back in the game and get that energy level up?
Well, it was definitely a spark. I thought, we definitely fed off Callie's aggressiveness right off the bat there. I thought she really came out to play. Really proud of her just being extremely aggressive from the start, and everybody kind of fed off of each other. I felt like this team this entire year, we've had a kind of a roller coaster season, and at no point have we lost our commitment to each other. So it's just a pretty fantastic group, and for them to get themselves back in this position, that's what I'm most proud of, as much as it hurts.
Can you talk about the defense on both sides? 14 steals apiece for both teams, 5 and 6 blocks for each team. What were you seeing out there defensively that was really kind of
Well, it was definitely a physical game, a very physical game. We've got to grow as far as taking care of the basketball with our triple threat decisions. I thought our ball handlers struggled with that tonight, especially getting into our offense. But also, Montana's so big, so I'm sitting there wishing I could get more than 6 attempts for our leading scorer here. And Montana is big on the perimeter. They make that very difficult. So some of our turnovers came from that, to trying to hit our post play and trying to get them involved. And from our defensive end, that was our objective. That's why we gave ourselves an opportunity over there. Is Montana does a great job of taking care of the basketball. So that's why we were in this game down the stretch. Was from our defense.
Trish, with 10 seconds left, you had the timeout, and then it ended up getting an off-balance shot there. But did they kind of prevent you from doing what you wanted to do, or could you just talk about what you had drawn up there?
Yeah, we definitely wanted the shot for Callie, and but we also talked about spreading off that screen action because we wanted the 3, obviously. So that's why I substituted Jackie in for Rachel, just to have another shooter on the floor. But they matched out of it, and that's what their zone is difficult at. Is even though they were in zone out of bounds, they're able to get in the play and be switch on man principles. So in order for even Ashley with the 1 second decision to have such a great look, I thought that was a pretty good look for us, given the situation we were. And Ashley's got the size to be able to get out that 3 as well.
Rachel was kind of concise about her impact on the game. Could you kind of expand on that and just what she did for you guys during that 14-1 run?
Well, I think it was a combination of a lot of people with her too. Not only was she extremely active getting herself positioned, but I thought her guards were penetrating harder and they were drawing and getting some passes in there. I thought Lindsay was in the mix and part of that as well. So I'm just really proud of our guards getting her involved, but Rachel also getting herself in position. I mean, that's what veterans need to do, and she did that. And that was in the second half. She's also playing and getting into the flow of the game. She just wasn't able to do that in that first half.